And I am back. Just crushed some Din. Got Onyx behind me somewhere around here. There he is. Napping hard. We're gonna run some Fire Emblems. We're gonna run another Mish. It's a super solid game. Story's solid. There's tons of things to do, it seems like, and I'm only on like the second mission.
Part 1. White clouds. Heartstring moon. Familiar scenery. In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailteen and Gronder.
So good. Look at this. Alright. There are new places to explore the monastery. Let's go. Let's go explore. I was in the middle of watching the ROH pay-per-view from last Sunday. Main event, I think, was the Briscoes versus GOD in a ladder match for the ROH Tag Team Championships. Received 2,000 gold from the Church of Sirius as funding for this month's activities. Yes! Let's go.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study. This is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The Knights will support your mission and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
More bandits. Not very original, Teach.
See the bear on this? More bandits. Not very original. Teach. Not interested? You need to stay focused, Jerry.
Well, as long as you're with us, at least things won't be boring. In fact, it may take a turn for the interesting.
This Claude character is about to sit on the bench, teach somebody else how to use his bow and arrow.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery? Oh, I didn't expect that answer.
That's because you didn't
When we
know
were
me.
mercenaries, I
Deadbeat
handled
dad.
everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. But I guess I had nothing to worry about. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well. I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down, ever.
It's Annette's birthday!
Thank you.
Take care of mines. Ooh, a fishing mission? The monastery holds events with various effects, such as those which increase the benefits of the share meal activity for certain characters. These events will appear on the calendar. Select Explore on your day off to participate. Explore. Would you like to go explore the monastery? Map. From the map screen, you can travel instantly to places you have already been. Press the R button to open the map, select the destination, and then press A to fast travel. Sick. Calling all students, enrich your bodies and minds through choir. Visit the cathedral to unlock the ability to fast travel there. What's this one? Creative cuisines. Head chef. I'd like to spruce up the menu in the dining hall. If you have any recipe ideas, let me know. What is this? Cathedral. Okay, cathedral all the way at the top. And I am here. I'm gonna go and knock out this mission down here since I'm already there. And then we'll go to the first floor to the cathedral. Alright, let's go. Albany Berry Blend. Ooh. Didn't mean anything but on that. Alright, let's go south. Ooh, a jerk. Top of that baby back.
Hey there.
What's up, Playboy? What's cooking, fish keeper? Would you like to fish in the pond? Yes. Yes, I would. Insect larva. All-purpose bait that often attracts everyday fish. 1 out of 5 star. Let's go. Hell yeah, got a silverfish. A somewhat costly fish that glimmers like a polished silver. Price? 200 gold. try this again. Excellent! Tester's pike. This fish is a cross between loaches and pike spawned in the lake Tetras. Cook into a dish that boosts defense. Yes, I will. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm catching big fish today. What's up? Accept the request from Gerald. Speak with your house leader. Where are they? I don't know where Gerald even is. Fast traveling to the dining hall. Head chef.
Would you kindly do something for me?
Sure, darling. I'm fresh out of recipe ideas. Say, perhaps you could find some oh shit, I can't read. Perhaps you could find some for me. Maybe a student or the library's cookbooks can spark some inspiration. Let me know, will you? Whatever, I got you. Have any creative cuisines. Collect recipes for the head chef. The library has quite a few cookbooks with interesting recipes. You might even try your hand at it once you have permission to do so. Accept. Let's go. Library. Can we train again? I want to do that. So dining.
What the?
Where the hell is the library? That was gonna be a long walk. Traveler's Journal issue number 2. According to a consisting largely of the world outside of Fodland, the author's identity is known, but they haven't clearly experienced these places firsthand. I'm not gonna read all these. Another Traveler's Journal. Oh, I feel like this is gonna be important later on.
So.
Swimming through a sea of countless books, tracking down that single sought-after volume, it's absolute bliss. How do
like going to the comic book store.
who spend their days sharpening swords and polishing armor find any joy in life?
Not yet, Junior. You. Who are you?
It's absolute bliss. How did
Oh, get out of here. Alright. Hell yeah! Cookbook recipes with illustrations that make them easy to follow. You feel that even you could cook with this. That's what's up. Getting upstairs.
I'm so glad to be a student here. If only because I get to use this library. Reading books from all the regions of Fodlan. I feel almost like I'm visiting those places myself. I'd like to. I don't have many chances to travel.
Sorry, I'm looking up something right now. Enemies. Classic. Can't climb the ladder. It's here. Am I missing something? Yeah, there it is. I think that's all of them.
I'm so glad to be a student here. If only because I get to use this.
See ya, jerk. Instant transmission like I'm Goku. Hello, love.
You're a lifesaver.
Yes. Sweet. Let's go back to our quarters. Bulletin board. A passion for music. But I can't fast travel there. I could have been to the cathedral.
Those bandits really didn't think things through, did they? They had to have known the knights would be after them the moment they entered the monastery's turf. Fine by me, though. I'm raring for some real combat experience. Any chance to grow is a good thing. Is there anything else you want to ask me, Teach? About living at the monastery or combat? Anything like that? Students aren't the only ones who have something to learn from their professors. Professors can also learn from each other. If you want to, you should try trading knowledge with Professor Hanneman or Professor Manuela.
You can increase your skills by training with the knights and professors in the monastery. Use the faculty training option to benefit from their wisdom. Hell yeah.
The house a student belongs to is determined by where they're from, but it is possible for someone to switch to a different one. Of course, that's only if the student very strongly wants to make the change and their professor is on board with it. If you do a lot of different activities around the monastery, you'll get closer to students and they may ask you about it.
This is key. It's easier to recruit students who like you. So try building up your support level with the students you'd like to recruit. Certain non-students will also become available for recruitment as the story progresses.
That reminds me.
Your next assignment is to drive out bandits? Sounds like some training is in order. Tell me something, Professor. When it comes to a one-on-one battle, which is better, strength or skill? You might be right, but when it's all said and done, I still think muscle comes out on top. Your next assignment is to drive...
Hey there, Professor. You here to check in on my training? Oh, that reminds me. I found this small cloth. It's kind of weird. Not really sure what it is, but it works great for wiping up sweat.
Who is this?
For years, the Boar Prince and I were inseparable. I know him better than almost anyone else. So let me give you some advice. Beneath all that princely polish, he's an M, nothing more. He's strong and skilled, sure. But don't place your trust in him as a human being. Take care he doesn't chew you up and spit you out.
Who are you? I don't remember your names.
Professor.
I don't know who's good to recruit. What should I do? Let's see. skill. Your sword broke. Yeah, I don't know where Gerald is. Dormitory. Where is this fool?
Professor, hey, do you know how old Captain Gerald is?
Yeah, he's fucking dinosaur.
If I don't know, how could my child know?
It's not normal to forget your own age, you know. It's kind of worrisome, actually.
By the time you're forgetting your own age, you're past the point of caring.
I guess if you put it that way, you've got a point.
I have a request.
A real battle this month, huh? I hear even the Knights of the Ceros are involved. I never taught you much about tactics, but there's a primer on it in my room. Give it. What? God damn it! Starting with this month's mission, you can now lead a battalion into battle. Search for the tactics premier in the captain's quarters and pursue it to get up to speed. Where's the captain's quarters? Where the hell is the captain's quarters? Maybe he lives somewhere else.
Well...
What? Xanadu, the Red Canyon, is a place of great significance to the Church of Ceros. Even members of the church are forbidden from entering without permission. To go trampling around in there, causing trouble. Those bandits truly are morally reprehensible.
Wow. Ooh. A book containing the basics of tactics.
Thanks for your help.
Yes. Inventory. Access the item menu to use. Store, take, or swap items for your units. Items that cannot be carried will be sent to the convoy. Access the abilities and combat arts menu to equip your units with what they have learned. Use the battalion menu to assign battle battalions to your units. Use reclass menu to switch a unit's class to any for which they are certified. Classes a unit has mastered are marked with a star. Got it, coach. What else we got? Nothing, nowhere.
Excellent work guiding the students in the mock battle. Taking command like that? Simply splendid. And bearing the unknown crest's power? Yes, I'm talking about you. Your talents are incredible, and Lady Rhea's insight as to your potential is doubly so.
Lady Rhea used to get that. Excuse me.
I can't believe it.
Visit the cathedral to unlock the ability to fast travel there. You have to go to the cathedral area yet, so you can't fast travel. Says who?
Do you know of the Eyre family? We have long held the position of Prime Minister in the Empire. The Empire's power lies with 6 noble families, my family foremost among them. The full explanation may be time-consuming. I can give you a moment to get ready, if you would like to take notes. All right, I will list the 6 great noble families. There's Caspar's father, Count Burgles, the Minister of Military Affairs. Then there's Linhardt's father, Count Hevering, the Minister of Domestic Affairs. Bernadetta's father, Count Varley, is the Minister of Religious Affairs. Hubert's father, Marquis Vestra, is the Minister of the Imperial Household. Finally, we have Duke Gert, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and my own father, Duke Geyer, the Prime Minister. One day, I will take his place as the Prime Minister of the Empire. I am more talented than anyone in my class, even Edelgard. I will lead the Empire to a bright, enlightened future. There is nothing I cannot achieve.
Alright. I'm not gonna recruit you right now, Sully. But I'll be back. Jerk. Oh, the cathedral's nice. Oh man. Back.
Well... here's the deal. I have a favor to ask.
Find out which students are passionate about music. It seems there was a sign-up sheet being passed around the dormitory seeking students in the choir. Gotcha.
Inside the cathedral, there is a chapel dedicated to the four saints. Do you know of them? Saint Indec, Saint Macule, Saint Keyhole, and...
Saint Celine! Who is your favorite, Professor?
Now that you are a member of the Church, be sure to familiarize yourself with our teachings and traditions.
Okay.
Inside the cathedral, Saint Indec.
Saint Celine!
Now that you are... I have something to ask of you.
The Western Church, which rules over the western parts of Foodland, has lately made some strange troop movements. If you hear anything concerning, be sure to let me know. Come on. Collect information on the Western Church and report to Steve. You may find an informant among the students in the courtyard.
Inside the cathedral, there is a chapel, Saint Indec.
Saint Celine!
Now that you...
Cool. Cool. Chapel. And chapel. It is said that he was compassionate yet stern figure whose faith was so he was able to perform miracles. He was the father of Saint Kelpman. A statue of Saint Macule, one of the four saints. It is said that his gift for strategy was unparalleled. He was served as the chief tactician of Saint Ceros, and was a pioneer figure for the master of magical arts. A statue of Saint Indec, one of the four saints. It was said that he was known for his wisdom and dexterity. Though unskilled in the art of human interaction, he used his gifts to help those in need. He was also an indomitable warrior who slew countless foes on countless battlefields. Alright, I think I learned all I need to know.
Inside the cathedral, there is a chapel dedicated to the four saints. Do you know of them? Saint Indec, Saint Macule, Saint Keyhole, and...
Saint Sabline! Who is your favorite, Professor?
Now that you are a member of the Church, be sure to familiarize yourself with our teachings and traditions.
There's something else. It is the duty of every Fodlan noble to demonstrate piety towards Seros. Have you also come to offer your prayers to the goddess, Professor? You don't sound terribly sure. Perhaps you are not of noble birth? After all, devotion is not as essential for a commoner.
The cathedral is nice and quiet. It's so relaxing. Oh, Professor, did you come to pray to the goddess? No, but shall we pray together while you're here?
Where are the students that like to sing?
Professor!
Say.
Hello there.
Saya. You did say there are some parts that I'm not allowed to go to. Let's go back to the west. Let's see. We're supposed to be outside. There's a snitch about.
Hello.
I was thinking.
Professor, you're the one taking out the bandits? That's one way to start your career at the Academy.
That's right,
I didn't
boy.
expect they'd order us to risk our lives here. Seems a bit extreme, doesn't it?
What do you think we were gonna do here? No, I don't want to recruit you. You're trash.
I was thinking.
Where is this scroll? It's outside.
I was thinking.
Jesus! It's guard dog, that's what he does. No business here yet. So you think.
You know, Professor, there are some things I'll just never understand. Like the other night, I went on a date with a dashing, handsome, strong young knight. Oh, I'm a bit weak just remembering him. Anyway, do you know what that no-good jerk said when we got back to my room? He said, What a mess. I'm afraid to go in there. Can you believe it?
No.
You know who cares about keeping everything neat and tidy? Not me, that's who. Afraid to go in there. Some knight he is.
Amiibo gazebo.
Right.
Mint leaves. Give that to the chef later.
Professor.
What's poppin'?
Right. I've got to find out everyone's likes and dislikes so I know what to cook. How about you, Professor? Do you like sweet or spicy food?
Sweets.
Ooh, same. I'll definitely remember that.
Atta girl.
What the?
Bridget, Elmira, Dusker, even people from far-off lands gather here at the Academy. Word of advice, Professor. There are those who don't think kindly of such people.
Gotcha. Girl's wise.
What the?
Okay.
That's,
Seek intel of strange movements by Western Church. Alright. What are these?
Hey there.
Strange movements?
Hey there.
What's the bulletin board?
Hello.
What the?
Well, thank you for paying me a visit.
We haven't seen you in a while.
Is there anything troubling you? Or is there perhaps something I can help you with? Believers live their lives by her sacred wisdom. Please use the library's vast resources to learn more. I can often be found here, so if there is ever anything you need, please do not hesitate to pay me a visit.
Got it.
Really?
I'm so glad to be a student here. If only because I get to use this library.
You're already on my squad, baby boy. doing right now? Learn more about the students who like singing. How am I gonna find out who that is? Choir coordinator?
It is the duty of every Well
done. You have my thanks.
You're welcome. Where am I gonna learn more about who wants to be in the choir? Ooh, blue magic. Choir sign-up sheet. Ha! A list of the... Where am I? List of the students from the golden... Yes. Go back. In there. Yeah, the whole time.
My savior, thank you.
You're welcome. Give me my trout. And my chickpeas. Oh, excuse me. My homegirl here. Homegirl Hilda. Let's do it.
Singing with others is a nice change of pace. Usually I do it when I'm alone. Singing's okay, but I should really have a cute dance to go along with it.
Not today, you're with a professor.
Now that you're all the way over here, Professor, care to join me in some training? After training, I love tending to the horses or burying myself in a good pile of books. There's truly nothing better.
Not now.
The next assignment is to drive out bandits? Sounds like some training is in order.
Here's an idea.
Well, you can go first person if you hold down the L2 or the Z2. Fantastic. No more quests on the board. Alright, how can I get out of this?
Don't tell me. No one bothered to show you the standard procedure for lectures? I guess it's up to me to save the day.
Instructions. When you instruct your students, they gain skill experience. As their skill level increases, they will gain access to new abilities in combat arts. The number of people you can instruct is indicated by your activity points at the top of the screen. When you set up a group task, the students you assign will continue the task until you change it. After the first round of instructions each month, your students may come to you with questions. They will be motivated if they like your answer.
Before starting a lecture, be sure to first check on their study goals. After all, students will want to prioritize studying things that relate to their goals.
Students study on their own and earn skill experience according to their skill goals. Results are reported at the end of each week. You can alert students' goals at any time using the goals menu. Okay.
It's probably easier to get good results if you instruct students based on their interests and specialties. But that doesn't mean it's pointless to teach things that don't relate to someone's goals. Not by a long shot. By overcoming their weaknesses, some students may develop an interest in new fields.
Once you unlock a budding talent, that person will go on to excel in the particular skill. They may even learn a new ability or a combat art. Cool.
A student's study goals may need to be updated based on their learnings and experiences. It's an important part of being taught to counsel students like that.
That's right. As students improve from instructing any personal study, they may approach you with suggestions for new goals. Whether to accept their suggestions or not is completely up to you. Feel free to guide your students along paths of your own choosing.
How well their tutoring goes will depend on a student's motivation. It's possible that interacting with students on a regular basis will raise their motivation. Maybe. Then again, what do I know? In any case, make sure to keep an eye on how motivated everyone is.
You can instruct students with high motivation more frequently. One way to increase motivation is to interact with your students around the monastery.
Students are encouraged to partake in various activities around the monastery. If you have students work together, it will give them a chance to interact and maybe even help them achieve better results.
You can assign one group task each week. Students who take part will earn skill experience based on your choice. You can also get gold and resources by completing these tasks. The result of a group task will depend on the student's strengths, weaknesses, and affinity for another. Or affinity? Sure.
Have you heard about the monthly certification exams? If you want to become a certain class, you have to pass the certification exam for it. That means training up on the required skills so you can pass. Don't slack when it comes to teaching your students what they need to know to pass their certification exams.
When you pass the certification exam, you can change to a new class. Benefits of higher tier classes include increased stats and growth rates. Instruct. Claude. Your strength. Weakness.
That was easy, thanks to you.
You got it, boy.
I could get used to this. That was easy, thanks to you.
Alright, Lorenz. 3 sessions.
I've come to understand a great deal. That was adequate.
Let's see. Yes, axe, bow, brawling. Let's do reason.
I've come to understand a great deal.
Ralph. Jesus, you've been eating everything. Dope. Sword just lands.
Looks like I got it right.
Yeah, slow but steady.
You really think I'm that great?
Oh yeah. I can make you that great, baby boy. Oh, we got a long way to go. Oh, shit. Stable duty, work together to rid the weeds and monastery raise heavy armor skills. Work together to clean tables and feed the horses, raise riding skills. Work together to secure skies, raise flying skills. Still weeding. Wait, do I have to assign a goal for everybody? How about your heavy armor and your lance? Or bow? How are you doing, bow?
Question, Professor.
I don't care about being pretty or anything, but it bothers me that some people don't even realize I'm a girl.
Yeah, absolutely.
Girl, I know. Gotta be my star pupil out here.
Lawrence, what's that expression about? Are you unhappy about something?
I hope you don't think I'm stupid enough to let my personal feelings affect me here.
Then don't make weird faces. Keep it together, man.
For Claude and I to work together so well is nothing short of a miracle.
You really think it's that big of a deal? Well, it all ended well, and that's the important thing.
Yeah. Oh, Ralph. You're lucky I just got a whole bunch of food.
Thanks.
Got a champ. I'm ready to battle. Auxiliary battles. Auxiliary battles are now available. How often you can battle is limited by your activity points indicated at the top of the screen. On normal difficulty, some auxiliary battles will not cost activity points. If you head into battle while playing online, you may see the spirits of those who perished on other battlefields. They're more likely to appear in places where death is frequent. Spirits that appear in the shade indicate that an area where enemy units have fallen. You can collect items that were dropped by vanquished. Spirits that appear in the shade. Okay. Connect to the network. Yes. Alright. Units can build support levels with other specific units. As support levels between units increase, so too do the benefits they receive by fighting alongside each other. Cool. Alright, just battle like clouds.
Battalions are deployed in battle, so students can learn how to take command. Oh, that concept may be new to a loner mercenary like you, eh, Teach? Want me to explain the basics? When hiring a battalion, start by deciding who will lead them. Pay close attention to the battalion type. One may be made up of armed soldiers, while another is all mages. As for who should lead which battalion, well, be sure to think on that carefully.
Use the inventory menu to assign battalions to your units, granting them increased stats like attack or a hit rate. These stats will grow further as a battalion gains experience fighting alongside you.
If you deploy a battalion, you can use their special gambit. If you successfully pull off a gambit, you may be able to affect the outcome of the battle, even if just a tiny bit.
Yeah, my eyes hurt. Units hit by gambits will be rattled. Rattled units cannot move. Use gambits or benefit from battalions and suffer a 10% penalty to all stats.
If you join forces with a nearby ally, there's a good chance that the results will be even greater.
When a gambit is used on an enemy with an attack range of 1 or more, the other units will become a gambit boost. The might and hit rate of gambit will increase based on the number of units practicing and their support levels.
I got this.
Ready anytime.
Ready and willing.
Who, me? Who, me?
So if I need to...
Stay focused.
Move together.
Let's get to it.
I stand ready.
Leave it to me.
Yeah. Good dodge, bro. Messed up so much. Yeah, Ralph. Put up 21. Oh no, it's over.
Sorry, don't know my own strength.
It's up front.
Sorry, but victory is mine.
Got it, Junior. Ah, yes.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Let's make them come to us. Attaboy. Don't say it, son. Get your life.
As expected. Another step forward.
Number one.
Should have trained better. Still got room to grow.
Gotta get his defense up.
Hey, look at you.
Oh! Gotcha.
It seems I've exhausted this topic.
Alright, we'll finish this full well.
You lost to me? Don't expect much more than that.
Come on, beloved. Go up there with them. Oh! Oh! Oh, you can slash, son. This is dead right here.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
man, Marianne. Oh, shit. Let's go. Magic. I'm testing you, Marianne. Right, Ralph. Come on, Claude, Jesus. Nice.
Progress suits me well.
Yes, it does. You're gone, bro.
Better be careful.
Two? That's it? Oh man. Slay this dude.
It's not luck, it's fate.
Friends. Yeah.
How do you like that?
Go ahead, girl. You weren't gonna shoot him back with your arrow? That's right. Big time Ralph. Oh, she got got.
Vexing. This isn't what I wanted.
Okay, girl. Oh, yes!
You're outclassed.
Want some more? Didn't think so. Ooh. Yeah, give it right back to him. Bing. Oh. Yeah, it didn't move that second time. Chump.
My moment has arrived.
Jesus.
It was a good try.
You're amazing.
Let us be cautious.
Who, me?
Gotcha.
As expected.
Another step forward.
Get him. Swing back at that fool. Girl's got your back.
I put in some work.
Yeah, Marianne, slash that fool.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Did it. Ooh. And I got the MVP. Alright, y'all, I'm going to end it on that. Until the next episode, thank y'all for watching, thank y'all for listening, thank y'all for commenting. You can find your boy on Instagram, Mr. July 4. I'm sorry, cmoney.exe on Instagram. On Twitch, twitch.tv/Mr. July 4. Or if you're already here in Twitch, Mr. July 4, just look me up. I'll pop right up. Everything that I have on my Twitch, I'm uploading directly to my YouTube channel. YouTube.com/Mr. July 4, or Google just Mr. July 4, it'll pop up. And YouTube, just search Mr. July 4. All my games that I'm playing on Twitch, I'm just uploading to there so that we can catch replays if you're not watching the live stream, so it's all good. Last but not least, your boys just dropped a new podcast yesterday, Victoria Sports Podcast. You can catch that on Spotify, Stitcher, Google Podcast, Anchor. So go ahead and look your boy up on that if you're into the sports or wrestling or even anime. Again, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for coming. Till the next episode, peace and love, everybody. I'm out.